Yo, beautiful people. Welcome to our today's podcast. Now, today we're going to talk about.
We're going to talk about Kenya generally. Like in Kenya in general. I mean.
Yeah, today we're going to talk about Kenya because Kenya is the capital city of Africa. So we have a lot of to share with you. And welcome today for today's topic. We're going to talk about Kenya. So, Malex.
Yeah.
What do you know about Kenya?
First of all, I would say Kenya is an East African country. Is one of the most Eastern African country. Population with 50 million, and Kenya is it's a country with different kind of tribes, and
Kenya is the capital city of Africa, as everyone knows. It's the capital city of Africa, and Kenya is a very beautiful country. You have beautiful people. Kenya has the most beautiful women in the world, by the way. It was ranked, eh?
Yeah, it was.
And it also has the most beautiful hands. It also has the handsome men in the world. In Africa, I think we are the first one in Africa.
Oh, second like that.
Yeah, first or second, the most handsome men and the most beautiful women are in Kenya. So Kenya, we are blessed with everything. If you come to weather, we have good climate. We have experienced a lot of rain, huh?
Yeah, we experience a lot of, but not all parts in Kenya. Like northern part, we experience there's desert and all that. But in the central part of Kenya, Nairobi, Mombasa, like this, it actually receive a lot of rainfall. Yeah. Kenya, the capital city is Nairobi. If you don't know the capital city of Kenya.
Kanairo, we call it Kanairo. Yeah. And Kenya, what's the national language of Kenya?
National language is Kiswahili, I mean.
Yeah.
Swahili.
Habari, jambo, habari gani? Hope mko poa. Mambo vipi? Mambo shwari. Hakuna matata. Yeah.
No problems. So that is a national language, yeah?
Yeah, the national language for Kenya is it's English and Swahili.
Swahili.
Official is
international like Swahili and English. Yeah. Because we are the colony of British, so we just follow that education program that the British left when they were ruling our country at the time. Yeah.
And if in Kenya, if you are a foreigner and you want to come to Kenya, please be sharp. Because Kenyans are very sharp, are very smart. Yeah. If you joke with any Kenyan, you can't believe it because Kenyans are very smart. Even online, they're the bullies. You can't joke around with Kenya online.
Yeah, because
if you want to mess with Kenya, try anywhere else.
And I want to say that the reason why Kenya is known as the capital of Africa because they are very sharp, like they are everywhere in online. If you wanna beef online, you can't win Kenyans.
Not only online, also the things that we do on ground.
Yeah.
Imagine just the other day they kicked the president with shoe.
Yeah, I saw that video.
Yeah, which other country can try that?
It's very difficult. I don't know.
But Kenya, we are very lucky. I think we are the blessed country. Yeah?
Gen Zs.
Don't mess with Gen Zs. Remember last year the way they demonstrated? Yeah. They went down to the parliament, but rest in peace for the fallen angels. Yeah. They tried their best to try to fight for our country.
Yeah. But I like the energy of the youth. When the youth lights up, they say this is not happening, it's not good and all that. I mean, the youths I support them. I like their energy. So Kenya is one of the greatest country in East Africa and is one of the democracies in Africa, and we enjoy, like, we have free speech and you can do anything. Yeah, there's no restriction. Yeah.
And Kenya, apart from English and Swahili, we also have Sheng and Shembeteng. From Shembeteng, we get Shembeteng from Sheng, like Rambatada, Mzimbiting, so you need to understand those languages. Apart from Kiswahili, there's official Kiswahili language, and we have Shem and Shembeteng. And we usually like the way we speak. And apart from Shembeteng and Sheng, there's a way Kenyans speak. You can mix English and Swahili. Like, for example, somebody says like, Nitakukol. You see, like, Nitakukol. That's English. Nita, it's Swahili, and call.
I'll call you.
Yeah, that means I will call you. Yeah. So you see, there's a way we mix English and Swahili. It becomes a very sweet language, huh?
Yeah. So we're talking like if you wanna visit Kenya, if you wanna, there's a lot of to visit in Kenya as a whole. There's like lakes, Rift Valley. There's a lot to do with the tribes and different cultures and all that. Like Maasai, you know, most people like Europeans and Americans goes to see the Maasai.
And Maasai, they're like tourist attraction. Huh?
Yeah, you have a lot of like, you are the only country in the world. I think that the capital city have a national park. You know?
Yeah. It's the only country. The only
Nairobi National Park. So if you are just coming to a capital city, you can just book and you just go next. You see a Nairobi National Park and you enjoy see animals like lions.
And also
giraffes.
We have a hotel next to that.
That's
Ole Sereni.
Yeah.
Ole Sereni, I think after Ole Sereni you're going to the park.
Yeah.
In fact, if you go to the top roof of Ole Sereni, you'll just be seeing National Park. That's the most beautiful thing about Kanairo. And Nairobi, I mean, sorry, Kanairo is the other name of Sheng for another name for Nairobi.
As he said, you use a lot of Sheng.
Yeah, Sheng is our another official language. So if you go to Nairobi, Nairobi is the city under the sun.
Under the sun.
Yeah.
The capital under the sun.
But we call city under the gun. If you mess around, they'll.
So if you are new and you're coming to Kanairo, that means Nairobi, the capital city, as he said. We call it Kanairo in our Sheng. But we are going to try avoid using Kanairo for now because many people may not understand. But if you are sharp,
we are teaching them the things which are. And one thing we need to tell people, the Matatu culture.
Yeah, I was about to say that if you are new and you're coming to Nairobi, like you need to take care of your things. If you are walking around Nairobi, you don't have to come with your iPhone and then you hold it like this and say, I want to take selfie and all that. You get your iPhone being taken away.
They can even go with your hand.
Or you're coming with the gold ring
chains.
Yeah, you want flex, you know. In Nairobi, you can't flex. Maybe in other parts where there's a rich.
Not only in Nairobi, even let's say all towns in Kenya. Go to Mombasa.
But you're not saying that to scare you, but you have to protect your things.
Yeah,
you have to be careful.
Yeah.
If it's your phone, don't hold your phone like carelessly. You know, a lot of people like now there's an economical problem in our country and people don't have money, so they are finding ways to get.
Because we need to survive. Everyone needs to survive and things that have so
if you hold an iPhone,
if you zembea watapita na wewe.
So you have to be careful with your things if you are coming to Nairobi. But it's a good country if you go with the process of the country and you know how the country lands and how the town lands, and you'll be free. You'll be good to go. Yeah.
One thing I like about Kenya, Kenya people are they are, you see, let me say, they are not hostile, they hostable.
Yeah.
They host you, they know how to smile. We are not hostile, but we are hostable.
Hostable.
Yeah,
that means we are welcoming.
Yeah, we're welcoming. If you go to Nairobi, everyone smiles despite the bad economy and stuff. But if you come, we always like foreigners. If you come from Nigeria, Uganda, and we know each other. If you come in first time in Kenya, just know this is a foreigner. You can't cheat us. You just know this guy is not from here. But we won't treat you bad. We'll treat you good because you know you are a foreigner. Even if you come from a neighboring country, Uganda, we'll just welcome you. Feel like this is our brother, this is our sister. Welcome to Kenya. And in Kenya we have a lot of investors because Kenya welcome everyone. So I think the whole world have come to Kenya and they've invested in so many things in Kenya.
Yeah, like when you go, like I'll give an example, like Kasarani, there are too much Nigerians.
Roysambu.
Roysambu. Too much. And when you go to like Rwanda, you see these British and all these Americans. Like, let me give you an example. If you go to Two Rivers Mall, have you ever been there?
In Two Rivers Mall, yeah.
You see a lot of different
Two
nationalities.
Rivers,
So it's a great country and welcome everyone. You can come and invest and all that.
And how many tribes in Kenya?
I think 47. I think 47. I don't know.
Let's say 47 plus.
But the main one which are known like Kikuyu, my tribe, actually I'm a Kikuyu.
I'm a Luya. I'm proud to be a Luya.
There's Luo. The main one is Kikuyu, there's Luo, and then there's...
I've said Luya.
Luya, and
Yeah,
then
there's so many, but the largest community in Kenya, I think, is the Kikuyus.
yeah, Kikuyu.
They're the largest. Then we have Luyas, then Luos, I think, and stuff. We have so many tribes, but despite having very many tribes, we have been united by Swahili.
Yeah, by Swahili.
We all speak Swahili, so Swahili unites us.
Yeah, I think Kenya is blessed with also some coast. We have an ocean, so
Yeah,
if you feel
Indian Ocean.
if you feel that you come to the capital city is in the the central part of Kenya. So the other side you have another city called Mombasa. Also it's in the
I think now we have 5 cities, huh?
5 cities.
Nairobi is the capital, then we have Mombasa, then followed by Kisumu, then we have Nakuru,
which was recently
the recent one is Eldoret. Yeah, Nairobi is the recent city.
But the Nakuru and Eldoret were very recent.
They were
upgraded.
Recently. So we have 5 main capitals, not capital, 5 main cities in Kenya, and they're all beautiful. They have long story buildings, and so if you come to Kenya, you can and if you want to go to, if you feel like you want to go into tourist attraction to see animals, we have Masai Mara, we have Samburu, we have Nakuru National Park. We have so many beautiful tourist attractions in Kenya.
Mount Kenya, Aberdare
Ranges. Yeah. So Kenya is a beautiful country. I was telling you, what about Matatu culture? Do you?
Like Matatu culture, I have not gone deep on that, but I like Matatu culture in Kenya because the way it's called pimping or what is it?
Yeah, they pimp.
They decorate the Matatus, They decorate like with each and every kind, the artist, American artists, and the music is crazy. It's just fantastic. Just being carried by one of the Matatu. Yeah, the music, I think the Matatu is like a disco. I think when you go inside a Matatu, right, mostly like Nairobi Matatus, which just carry through the routes of Nairobi and all that.
Town center.
I mean. They are very, very, very decorated. They have music, they have TV screens, CCTVs, like everything. You feel like you are in a club. Even you enjoy your ride and you enjoy your money.
So if you board a Matatu in Kenya, you can't be bored. You bored, but you can't be bored. So you just enjoy the ride because you're bored and you can't be bored because you enjoy the ride. And you see, they put big screen on top of and
the music is another level, man.
It's very good, but if you don't like loud music,
there's another case.
If they don't like loud music, use Uber. Because they want if you don't like loud music, use Uber because Uber is silent. Huh?
Or use
Do the gang. We call them Do the gang.
Or use a motorcycle.
Yeah, Do the gang. Yeah. But our Matatu culture is dope. I think it was ranked our Matatus are the most decorated and the most beautiful Matatus in the world. They are competing with the Jamaica, but Jamaica were like, man, Kenyans, your Matatus are top notch because we know how to decorate our Matatus. We don't joke. We buy those Matatus, but the way they're going to decorate them, it's very
on another level.
Yeah, it's on another level.
So Kenya is one of the most. It's also developed, like the highways and everything, but we are not like developed like other countries. Like you can't compare with the Qatar, but we are soon go there. We are way far ahead of other nations in Africa. That's why we are called the capital city of Africa because we are kind of developed,
and we are the proud of Africa.
Yeah, we are proud.
Without Kenya, there's no Africa because Kenyans. One thing I like about Kenyans, Kenyans like to be mentioned everywhere. We can't stay like 2 months without being mentioned.
Also, they like the Kenyan. The Kenyan is spread all over the world. They are known everywhere. If you go to China, the Kenyans. If you go to everywhere, it's China. You can't find. You can't lack any Kenyan in each and every country.
And Kenya, I think Kenyans we are very hardworking. That's why we are being liked all over the world. Because wherever we go, we just work hard. We don't joke with work. If you tell us to do this, and Kenyans are so much learned.
No. What about the politics in Kenya?
Politics in Kenya, though, it's kind of dirty game, but
it isn't easy. But people, I don't know what happens. In every country there is problem with politics. I would say that.
Mostly in Africa.
I think most of the country, like you see America, the way they were fighting Trump and Biden and all that. Each and every country have challenges when it comes with the politics. And also in our country is also we have that problem, but the problem in our country is not the leaders. The leaders are, I would say, like they say there's a lot of corruption because there's a lot of corruption because the money that is spent by like I would say like stolen. Yeah.
And Kenya, one thing about Kenya, Kenyans we produced a lot of prominent people in the world.
Yeah.
You see, like Obama, we are proud of that guy because he was the president of America and he came from Kenya.
Yeah, his father actually was from Kenya.
Yeah, from Lowland. Yeah. And we have had a lot of prominent people from Kenya. We also had Wangari Maathai, who won Nobel Prize. And so many. The list goes on and on and on and on. And one thing we like about Kenya, Kenyans will love each other. You cannot go to a foreign country and you see your fellow Kenyan and you just pass by. You feel like, hey, mambo, because that's the way we greet each other. Yeah. Mambo, then power. You just know this is my brother, this is my sister.
You just feel nice seeing your fellow Kenyans.
Yeah, we love each other. The love goes outside the border.
And you don't say that you hate other people because we are Kenyans. No, but if they start feeling, even I'll give you an example. If you are Ugandan and you meet a Uganda, you feel that like there's a great energy when meeting someone from your country. But also that's the same energy that we feel if we find another Kenyan and all that.
Yeah. Well, and what about who's the president of Kenya right now?
Now the president of Kenya is President William Ruto, known as, I would say, Kasongo.
So we see Kenyans is a free democrat. We have freedom of speech.
Yes, freedom of speech.
So we just nickname not only President Ruto, each and every president which comes on the seat, we have to nickname him. Like Uhuru, we have given him some name. Which name did we give to?
Unye, it was
Unye. Yeah, it was Unye.
Kibaki is the one I didn't know.
Obako.
Kibaki
was being given name Obako.
What about Moi?
During Moi times, man,
what
there
about
was no freedom of speech.
Baba.
But Baba is not president, but just give him Baba.
Yeah. So our country has been ruled by 5 presidents since we got our independence from the British. So, and the president who is ruling us right now is from a Kalenjin tribe and is known by Ruto.
William Samoei Ruto.
But a lot of things are happening now in our country. People are saying the economy is going down. The prices of some items are getting overpriced and all that, and they're saying there's a lot of corruption. And the way he promised the people that he's going to achieve, people are saying it's not happening. So people are revolting against him, and they are saying we don't want him. I know, President in Kenya runs for 2 terms.
Yeah.
Now,
but it's not a must.
It's not a must. But most of maximum is 2 terms.
Maximum is 2 terms.
If you do a good job in the first term, then probability of getting a second term will be higher. But now people are saying that our president is not doing well, so they are revolting against. You see the GNZ how they were striking.
Yeah, last year they demonstrated.
They demonstrated. And I don't think. What do you think about the economy of Kenya right now?
The economy of Kenya right now is good. I think it's good because.
And why are people complaining about things and all that?
Let me tell you one thing about Kenyans. Kenyans will never be satisfied. Kenyans will always be complaining. It's not like I'm on the side of Kasongo, but.
Yeah. But I would say this will be a great debate because for me, I think the economy of Kenya is crashing.
Me, I don't think if it's crashing.
When you see the take items like the way you used to buy like 2 kgs of flour. Like when I was in Kenya at the time, the 2 kg of flour was like 90 shillings. That's Kenyan money, 90 shillings, and now it's gone until I think 120, if I'm not wrong.
Okay, let me tell you one thing. One thing we should learn and we need to understand. Each and every day, not only in Kenya, things. Things.
Also, it depends on the world.
Yeah, on the world market, because. This is our president and all the people in the government, they are trying their level best because the moment we don't we in Kenya we depend so many things from outside, you know, and
we import a lot from.
and the moment the world economy that shakes a little bit, even it affects us.
Like now you see how the Trump is putting tariffs on each and every country in the world, and how the war in Ukraine and Russia also affects a lot of African nations, because you know our economy is very tied with these superpowers. So when they crash between themselves, we just kunasemekana, what do you say in our language, when two elephants fight, what
That's saying Kiswahili. Ndovu wawili wakipigana nyasi ndio wanaumia.
So sisi ni nyasi. So when these two powers they fight, and you are the glass, then you get hurt.
Yeah,
I would say like that. But
people
don't know about this, so they actually blame most of the things to the leader of their own country. They say you are the one, we elected you, so you have a problem, you have to solve them. You know how we are going to solve them. So the leader have tough times to try to fix these things. Yeah, it's hard. Politics are hard. It's called a dirty game, and you have to be strong to be a leader.
And what about our let's talk about our military. Do you think our military is strong enough to, let's say, if we clash with our neighbor Uganda or Tanzania, what do you think about that?
I think our military level is not like, it's strong. If you were to defend between Uganda, if you are to defend ourselves between Somali or Tanzania, but internationally, like say another like superpower, you could be crushed within minutes.
We don't have a missile later. We don't have
missile. The most country with the missile are these superpowers.
In Africa, do you have any country with missile?
I think no, we don't have any missile. Even I think no, maybe somehow like Egypt, because they get most of their military equipment from USA. I mean,
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I think Kenya is the beautiful country. So guys, visit Kenya. Karibu, tunasemanga karibuni Kenya. Feel at home. Yeah, welcome to Kenya. Karibuni Kenya. And there's so many things to discover when you go to Kenya, and a lot of things you'll learn. Swahili, I think, is the most romantic language in the world, and Swahili derived from some words we took them from the Arabic language.
Yeah, actually Swahili, they say it just was adopted from Arabic language. So
yeah,
you can hear some words in Swahili in Arabic, like sinia, like shukran, also in Swahili. Yeah.
There are a lot of words that we share. Yeah. And what else have we not talked about Kenya?
So I think we have talked a lot of also Kenya. There are many lakes. We got a desert. We got a, what do you have? You have an ocean. As
what's the tallest mountain in Kenya? Mount Kenya is the tallest.
Mount Kenya is
and
99 meters, I think.
And we have and what are our neighboring countries?
We are like Ethiopia. We have South Sudan. We have like Uganda. We have what's the name? Rwanda, Burundi,
Somalia,
Tanzania, and Somalia. Those are neighboring countries.
And we have also Sudan. Have you mentioned Sudan?
Yeah, Sudan. Yeah. So I say, Sudan now, there's two Sudan, South Sudan, and Sudan.
And I think we help a lot South Sudan to get the independence. That's why they also took some colors from our flag. There's a small difference between our Kenyan flag and South Sudan's flag. Yeah.
I think that's all about Kenya, and Kenya is a great country. There's a lot to see, a lot to visit, a lot to see, a lot of tribes to go and explore and learn more about the tribes and all that. Yeah, it's a rich nation with culture, with nature, each and every kind of nature and everything.
And Kenya is full of drama. Kenya is full of left, right, and center. Full of drama, not from pastors, politicians, and guess also Kenyans. We have very, very good artists. Don't forget about entertainment. We are good. We have very, very good singers, rappers, and stuff.
We are very talented in everything. I would say.
Also in sports.
What we don't do, we don't produce. Do you produce? Do you have factories and industries? like we have industry like it's small industry for making blade, shoes, blanket.
We have good industries in Kenya.
Yeah, like
Have you gone to industrial area in Nairobi?
yeah, I've been there,
Yeah.
but I just went through.
We have a lot of industries over there.
Yeah.
It's called industry area. It's full of industry and it has employed a lot of people in Nairobi. Yeah. It produces a lot of things. Also, if you go to Babadogo, there's a lot of industry there, but there is for producing some small things. Yeah, there's so many factories or industries in Kenya. Yeah, and Kenya produces a lot of things, but but I think we import so many things from outside countries, but we are trying our best.
To produce.
Yeah, to produce our all things also. And about sports, I think
Kenya is known
for athletics.
Yeah, Kenya is known for athletics.
Yeah,
specifically.
Marathon. You can't beat Kenya. Kenya thinks we are the best in marathon in the whole
you see
world.
like Kipchoge.
Yeah,
won a lot of.
Eliud, Kipchoge, so many great athletes.
There's one unknown Kemboi.
Kemboi, not Kemboi in Kemboi, the Kemboi you know here.
Yeah.
The Kemboi back in home in Kenya, not the other Kemboi.
There was Rhodesia.
You see, we came in Qatar and we have another Kemboi.
Yeah.
That's slang. But the original Kemboi it was an athlete and he was a very good at he was very good. He won a lot of trophies. Yeah.
Actually, they represent us in the world.
What about football? Are we good in football?
I think we are good in football because some of our players played in Europeans, or I would say like.
The only thing which is affecting our football, I think, is politics. Cause not only politics. Let me put it this way: corruption.
Yeah, corruption. As I said.
Because these players can play good, but no payment, and you know. They depend. You see, the moment you just dedicate yourself, I want to play football, and you're not being given anything, your morale will go down. Then demoralize you. You feel like, but so you will perform good. But I think we have good football players.
Yeah.
The only problem is corruption.
And I would say the best football player are picked by these European teams.
Yeah.
Like you see, like someone from Kikuyu. There are a lot of. I think what's the name of one guy who's plays? I don't know. Is Liverpool or who?
We have a lot. We have Origi. Do you know Origi?
I heard of him, but
Origi, I think he was from Denmark or something. He used to be shining a lot. We have Oliech, Olunga. Yeah, we have very good football players, but we need to work on that as countries for the next generation. I think the government should put some as they should invest a lot in sports.
Yeah, sports.
Yeah.
And give money. Actually, most is to give the funds to the sport. If you get enough funds, then it will be easy for a team to go far.
Yeah, I think that's all we can talk about Kenya today.
There's no more. Is there anything we left?
And there's a lot that we've left behind. It's only because of I think because of time.
Yeah, no problem. If you think there's something you didn't want, you have not
Mentioned or talked about,
you can mention in the comment section.
Yeah, thank you guys
for your time. Make sure you subscribe, support this channel, and support your main light here podcast. Thank you.
I was your host, Drip Boy Kenya.
Yeah,
alongside
Malex Made. You can check me on YouTube, Malex Made. I will be posting some videos from there. You'll see me there.
Yeah, thank you guys. Salute. Shukran. A lot of more to come. Shukran. Mkitu support walai. Tafika huko juu.
If you support us, we are going where?
We are going very far. Juu.
So,
Thank you.
Thank you.